what, guess what, guess what? I don't know why my connection is glitchy, but here we go. Hopefully it's going to straighten itself out. But guess what, guess what, guess what? I'll try to stay modest because I'm my jammies, and sometimes they're the hottest when they're not so modest. But that's just my story. So guess what? Here we go. Here's the guess what. 20 days, 20 days, 20 days to happy dance. I made it 20 days, 20 days, 20 days. I can't believe I made it 20 days without sugar. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. I don't think I've ever gone that long without sugar. I mean, maybe the one time because I was being really careful, but I wasn't really thinking about it. I just was off of it. But this is the first time I've had to try this hard to get off sugar. And here I am off of it for 20 days. 20 days! Let me sing it! 20 days! Let me sing it! Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm so excited. I'm sorry. I can't help myself. Okay, hopefully I'm not making a fool of myself. Hopefully you don't hate me for that. But that's just me getting as real as I can get because really I'm that excited. I'm that happy. And 20 days and counting. There's a possibility I'll have a cheat day tomorrow because it's my twins' birthday party, and usually that's one time when, even if I'm going off sugar for a little bit, that I will have treats during my kids' birthday parties just so that I can be social. But I'm hoping that I don't even need to, so we'll see how that goes. Now, with it being 20 days, I also owe you my next diet trend that I followed, and the next diet I followed after all the other silly diets was another silly diet, but actually it was very helpful. I called it the sludge diet because I got this fiber stuff. You know, I wonder if I have it somewhere in the house. I should probably think of these things before I tell you guys because I have a book I'm supposed to show you and drinks I'm supposed to show you. Oh my goodness, I suck at that. I'm sorry. Maybe someday I'll just do a video and show you all the different ones in one video and just link it so you can see them all. But anyways, I did this diet with this fiber stuff, and you just took a teaspoon or a tablespoon, I can't remember, in water, and you just drink it. And it was called, like, it looked like sludge. It was so gross. But every time I drink it, like, I kind of used it how I use papaya. I talked about that video earlier today. And you can look at that. I'll post it in the description box below so you can look at that. But the sludge, whenever my stomach was full or I ate too, like overate, and you feel bloated, your stomach hurts and you almost can't breathe, especially like at Thanksgiving, times like that, we would drink this sludge and it just totally made everything digest quickly. All of a sudden made room in your belly and you just could breathe and you weren't miserable anymore. But we did it on a regular basis just to keep our bowels moving, and it also gave you vitamins and nutrients that our bodies required. And it was just a fun little thing we did for a good period of time, probably at least until the container was almost empty. About that much was left in it by the time we quit using it. And it was just because we didn't know where to buy more. But it was a really great thing. And I know that they say a lot of times when you do these fiber diets that anytime you're doing something in the elimination process, it's better for you, but you have to increase your water just because you're losing a lot of water by having the excretions from your body. So those kind of things definitely were helpful, but I'm not doing those kind of things this time. The only thing I'm really doing is papaya enzyme, and that just really helps keep things moving and keeps me my stomach not feeling upset, and just any kind of different feelings I'm having, it takes care of those. So that's where I'm at with day 20. I can't believe it, 20 days. But if you're on this challenge with me, if you haven't started yet, think about it. I think it's really worth it. It's good because I feel more empowered when sugar is around. You know, I don't know if I told this yesterday, but when I was looking at that French toast, even after I was done doing my video with the French toast, was that yesterday? Whatever day I had the French toast video up. Every time I was looking at that French toast, it got harder and harder and harder. And I kept thinking I wanted it and I wanted it. And so I kept looking at it, and I, like twice, almost went ahead and just said, I give in. But I thought about the bread and that there's no nutrition in it. And I thought about the sugar and how sick it would make me. And I thought the only thing that sounds good is the butter. So instead I just made myself an omelet. And that was way better. And I did the same thing this morning. I fed the kids peanut butter Captain Crunch because it was what the birthday boys wanted. And so we didn't mind letting the twins and the kids have the peanut butter Captain Crunch. I'd already bought it. But I could not eat it. I couldn't even justify it or pretend I wanted it. So I made myself an omelet, and that was way better, and I felt better. So even though I'm usually just doing OMAD one meal a day, I did only eat one meal today, just that omelet this morning. I have had a small bowl of cherries and a handful of almonds, but I consider that a snack, and because I didn't have them at the same time really. And that's all I've eaten. And even if I eat those for dinner, that's really not that much. So that's where I'm at. And I hope that you guys are doing great. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for your likes. Thanks for sharing. Be sure to like and subscribe this video. Click the bell if you want to know when I